Mortal Kombat 12 was officially announced about a week ago. It was on accident, but even so, it's out there now and confirmed. In fact, even the creator himself is making inside jokes about the event because we all know it's not Injustice 3, it's Mortal Kombat 12, baby. Which is why today we're discussing every character that's been confirmed for Mortal Kombat 12. Because here's the thing, Ed Boon was being very tongue-in-cheek with a lot of his tweets because nobody knew which game was coming next, and as a result, he could be kind of vague. However, now that we know for sure that Mortal Kombat 12 is the next game, many of these tweets actually do confirm which character is next. And then on top of the tweets, some characters have been straight up leaked by data mining. If you want to stay up to date on all the Mortal Kombat 12 news, make sure to subscribe and ring that bell down below, and then leave a like. Let's try and reach 4,000 likes on today's video. And without any further ado, let's get right into it. But real quick, when I say the word mobile, what pops into your head? Are you thinking about a mobile RPG? Maybe not, but how about this one? The word raid. Did you say Shadow Legends? I bet you said Shadow Legends. Good, because today's video is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends. This game has 80 million downloads already, which is crazy to think about. But it also makes sense when your game has 650 unique champions to collect. And that's honestly my favorite part about the game. I love collecting the champions. I've made this joke before, but it's like playing Pokemon, only instead of adorable animals, you're collecting sexy women and badass men. And every time you log into the game, there's something new to do because there's always new updates and events. For example, we have the Valentine's Day event. Love is in the air, even in the world of Raid. New players can enjoy a special Valentine's Day themed adventure with the Raid Love Quest. Starting this event is super easy. Just download Raid from the links below, copy your in-game player ID, and then head over to raidlovequest.plarium.com. Then just enter your player ID and you're off on your love quest. Just keep in mind this event ends on March 14th, so download the game now and get started soon. Play one of the Valentine's themed mini games for a chance to win some fantastic in-game and real-life prizes, including Valentine's Day themed champions and some Amazon gift cards worth up to $1,000. Even if you're a veteran Raid player, you can still share the love too. Use the special promo card STValentine23 to get a special Valentine's Day gift from us to you. As you can see, there's always something exciting happening in Raid Shadow Legends, so what are you waiting for? Download the game using my link down below or the QR code on screen, because once you do, you get insane bonuses. We're talking an epic champion, Kellen the Shrike, and other useful things like energy refills, magic potions, XP brews, and more. Once you've got the game and you're crushing your enemies, you can find me under the name True Underdog, and if you're fast enough, you can even join my clan. Oh, and don't forget to claim your exclusive awards if you're an Amazon Prime member. So just hit my link in the description and I'll see you on the battlefield. Alright, here we go. Every character that I know is going to be in Mortal Kombat 12, starting off with a big one, Reptile. This character has been teased in several ways, but then on top of that, he's been outright leaked in the data mine files. But first up, let's talk about the teases. This character was actually leaked on purpose by NetherRealm themselves, and while that leak could be fake since it was intentional, pretty much everybody agrees it would make no sense to leak a fan favorite character and then keep them out of the game. That would make your fans upset for no reason. And then on top of that, the creator himself has also teased at Reptile. Check out this tweet right here. What is the likelihood of seeing Reptile again soon? And Ed Boon says good. Now, if you don't follow Ed Boon's tweets, that might not seem like a big deal, but here's the thing. Normally he says maybe or possibly. He does not say good or very likely. That is a rare response. So once again, things are looking very good for your boy Reptile, but then finally we have the data mining leaks from Mortal Kombat Onslaught. In the files for this mobile game, you can find Reptile, but for some reason his character model is missing, which is weird because every other character from Mortal Kombat X has their character model in the game, which means they're waiting to add his Mortal Kombat 12 character model. This has happened before with Mortal Kombat Mobile. They add character models from sequel titles. At the end of the day, if there's one character I'm very certain is going to be in Mortal Kombat 12, it's Reptile. But next up, let's talk about guest characters. Ed Boon has not confirmed a character in particular, but he has confirmed that we're getting more horror-themed guest characters. And if you don't believe me, just check out this tweet right here. Will we get more horror guest characters in future Mortal Kombat games? And Ed Boon replies, hell to the yes. So there you go, more horror-themed characters incoming as DLC for Mortal Kombat 12, and I'm wondering if he's being cryptic in this tweet. I think the character might be from Hell, which doesn't exactly narrow it down because there's been so many characters from Hell, but I'm willing to guess Pinhead. Alright, but this next character is going to be a shocker to many of you because it surprised me, your boy Tremor. Once again, just check out this tweet. Will we see Tremor ever return in a Mortal Kombat game? And Ed Boon says very likely. Once again, Ed Boon is never this on the nose with his answers. Normally he's very cryptic. He says maybe, possibly, or yeah, it could be happening, look to the future, but not with this tweet. Here he says very likely. And I think the reason that Ed Boon felt so confident with some of these responses is because we didn't know which game was coming next, but now we do. And as a result, tweets like this all but confirm that Tremor's gonna be in the game. And once again, if I was a gambling man, I would say, yeah, he's gonna be in the game. And the reason I find that so crazy is because keep in mind, the Tremor was playable for the first time ever in Mortal Kombat X. That was the first time he was ever in a video game as a playable character. So the fact that he's already returning in Mortal Kombat 12 is awesome, but honestly, I think he's earned it. The guy's super iconic, and his powers give him tons of creativity for the developers. But guess what? I'm not done blowing your mind, because what if I told you that Cyber Smoke has also been heavily teased, and then on top of that, he's also been leaked in the same way that Reptile was leaked in the Mortal Kombat Onslaught data files. But when it comes to the teasing, it's not just Ed Boon this time. Stephanie Brownback has been teasing this character like crazy on Twitter. For some reason, she just can't stop bringing up Cyber Smoke in all of these tweets. And then this one guy, look at him, okay? Al13 says, when can we expect some hints? And Ed Boon replies, you've been getting them. So yeah, this implies that Ed Boon is not the only creator at NetherRealm who is hinting which characters will be in Mortal Kombat 12. Stephanie Brownback is also doing it too. And I know what you're saying, this could just all be one big coincidence, and I would agree with you, except once again, just like Reptile, he's in the data files, but his character model is missing. Why? Because it's gonna be his Mortal Kombat 12 model. Now for me personally, I prefer Human Smoke over Cyber Smoke because to me, all the cyborgs just kind of blend together and I like their human forms more, but at the same time, I'm just one guy, so tell me your thoughts in the comments down below. Do you prefer Human Smoke or Cyber Smoke? But guess who's next? It's your girl, Mileena. Once again, heavily teased by the creator himself, but this time he went too far, and once again, it's because we didn't know which game was coming next and your boy got a bit too cocky. I'm gonna go ahead and put it on screen. Here's the tweet in question. Gus asks, is Mileena coming back in the next title? And Ed Boon responds, in the next Mortal Kombat game, likely. In the next NetherRealm game, I can't say. He even spelled can't with a K. This man could not be more on the nose with his teasing. So yeah, Mileena pretty much confirmed. Not only did Ed Boon say likely, but look at how exact this comment is. This reply is too specific and on the nose. It's a very good chance that Melina's gonna be in the game. I just hope that this time she's not a DLC character. Make her in the main roster, please. Now, unfortunately, unlike other characters so far, there is no actual leak for Mileena being in the game. It's just all the teasing and Ed Boon being pretty on the nose by saying, yeah, she's gonna be in the game. And she's gonna be on the main roster too. If the developers aren't crazy, if they're psychotic, then they will make her DLC again. But if you do that, NetherRealm, just get ready for the smoke. I don't endorse it, but the smoke would come. And guess what? Mileena's lover is also gonna be in the game too. Your girl, Tanya. She's been teased by Ed Boon himself. Here's the tweet on screen. Can you bring Tanya back in Mortal Kombat 12? And Ed Boon says, we can. Stay tuned. Just straight up says yes, we can put her in the game. Now you might be saying can does not mean will, but keep in mind once again, Ed Boon is always very vague and says I can't say a lot of the time. When he's this specific and says we can, it's pretty much all said and done. But then on top of that, just like Reptile and Cyber Smoke, she's in the data files for Mortal Kombat Onslaught. Everything is there except for her character model. And once again, why is that? Because they're waiting to add the Mortal Kombat 12 character model. Otherwise, there's no reason to not just put the MKX model in the game right now and be done with it. But here's where things get crazy, because I'm not just confirming characters in this video, I'm also confirming the plot for Mortal Kombat 12. That's right. I haven't seen anybody else cover this, but Ed Boon straight up said that Mortal Kombat 12 takes place after the events of Mortal Kombat 11. And if you don't believe me, the tweet's right here on screen. Bam, he straight up says that Mortal Kombat 12 is a direct sequel to Mortal Kombat 11. And I know what a ton of you are saying, well, Underdog, you can pick the ending. It can be Shang Tsung or Liu Kang's ending, but let's be real. You can tell by watching them which ending is the canon ending, and it's your boy Liu Kang. Fire God Liu Kang has the ending, which means we now know for sure that Mortal Kombat 12 is going to be a prequel, or at the very least, there's going to be certain chapters that take place in the past in the very early Mortal Kombat tournament with the Great Kung Lao. And I'm not just guessing here, because guess what Ed Boon did? He low-key confirmed Conquest mode for Mortal Kombat 12. Just check out this tweet right here. Remaster Mortal Kombat Deception? Not likely. More likely to do a new Conquest. Yeah, once again, nobody I've seen has covered this, but your boy Ed Boon just straight up said we're bringing back the most beloved mode in Mortal Kombat history, the Conquest mode. And just in case you haven't played Deception, the Conquest mode takes place way back in the history of Mortal Kombat, before the very first game even. So once again, that's why I know that Mortal Kombat 12 takes place after Liu Kang's ending, because that would make Conquest mode way more interesting. We're gonna start off way in the past with the Great Kung Lao, and then very likely keep going into the present day. And the reason I know that is because Scorpion's gonna be in the game. They're not gonna keep Scorpion out, and he was not actually alive yet for the Great Kung Lao tournament, which means the game has to keep going to a later date. At the very earliest, the first Mortal Kombat game. That way Sub-Zero and Scorpion can be in the game. But once again, I think they're going even further than that, because they're gonna include the combat kids. There's no way they're gonna leave out every single new character from the NetherRealm games. There's just no way, right? You're telling me NetherRealm's gonna throw out all the new heroes and villains that they've made with this new game? I just don't see it happening. So once again, here's my theory. It's gonna take place in the past and present at the same time with the story mode, or at the very least, the Conquest mode is going to connect these two time periods. Alright, now to end this video, we have two more characters. First up, your boy Quan Chi. Will we see Quan Chi again? Ed Boon says likely, which does make sense because so far in each game, the sorcerers have taken turns, right? If Quan Chi is dead, then Shang Tsung's playable. If Shang Tsung's dead, then Quan Chi's playable. Shang Tsung is dead now, which means Quan Chi. However, I can't say this character is confirmed. I think it's a high chance, but I will not consider Quan Chi confirmed. And I feel the same way for this next character, but I'm a bit more excited because it's your girl Ashura, or Ashura, I think I said it wrong, but yeah, Ashura could return in Mortal Kombat 12. Look at this tweet. Is it possible for Ashura to return? She's my favorite. And Ed Boon says absolutely possible. Now keep in mind, he didn't just say possible, or it is possible. He said absolutely possible, which is a bit of an oxymoron because absolutely means definitely, but I digress. The man said absolutely possible with an exclamation point, so I think there's a very good chance that Ashura is going to be in Mortal Kombat 12. Oh my god, I almost forgot one character, so Chameleon. Chameleon is an interesting one because Ed Boon says yes, she'll be in the game, but then below that comment there's a gif saying no, and as a result it makes you wonder if he's being serious or not, but I would say it's very likely that Chameleon is going to be in the game, and I mean the Lady Chameleon. And the reason I think that is because Reptile, right? He's gonna be in the game, and to make him less one-dimensional, they're going to give him a love interest, or at the very least, a partner in crime. And nobody fits that bill better than Chameleon. I would not be shocked if Reptile had his own chapter in story mode, and it's gonna revolve around saving Chameleon, or rescuing Chameleon, or working with Chameleon. You get the idea. So I do think there's a very good chance that Chameleon is in Mortal Kombat 12, and then on top of that, there's one more tweet that I almost forgot about. Any chance we ever see Chameleon or Chameleon in a future title? And Ed Boon says yes. Just straight up yes with a period. So pretty confirmed there. He didn't say possibly, he didn't say stay tuned, he said yeah, just straight up, she could be in the game. So there you go. Once again, not completely confirmed, but the fact that he's responded multiple times about this character, and the fact that we know the Reptile's gonna be in the game, I do think it's very likely the Chameleon is gonna be in Mortal Kombat 12. So get hyped. Alright everyone, that's about it for the video. Smash that like button. We're trying to reach 4,000 likes, and then also subscribe and ring that bell so you don't miss any Mortal Kombat 12 news in the future, because I'm on it like a hawk. Make sure to come back next time, and as always, stay underdogs.